boom, 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 boom. I'm just going to work. Boom, 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 boom. I'm just going to work. Boom, 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 boom. I'm just going to work. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah, yeah. Boom, 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 boom. I'm just going to work. Boom, 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 boom. I'm just going to work. Boom, 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 boom. I'm just going to work. Boom, boom, Let's get in the building and see what they talking about.
Hey, yo, you got the sauce. Mob type shit, flash type shit. Get your main bitch, give a dick type shit. Flag mob type shit. It's the mob type shit. Flag mob shit, nigga, flag mob shit. Flag mob shit, nigga, flag mob shit. Yeah. If you a dog and I'm a big one, we are not the same. A different cloth is what I'm cut from, we don't fuck with lanes. My old team tried to ball hog on me, but I kept my pivot. Them niggas ain't had to pass the ball, they know I go and get it. Bitch, I tell the highway down for that money. My bitch gon' put my highway down when she want something. And she get anything she want and I don't say no. Now she do anything I want when I say so. See, I know the swipers and the trappers, all the money getters. I want with owners and the bosses, all the difference makers. I know the robbers and the steppers, real risk takers. Shout they call me the total packers, cause I'm a backbreaker. Bitch, I am the one. Bitch, I am the one. Bitch, I am the one. D-E-M-E-T-R-I-U-S, no, you can't fuck with me. A road runner gon' run my bag up, nigga, you just riding me. Real hustle, I came a long way, came up off a quarter beat. Project, nigga, I'm really from that, wasn't giving anything. Good quarterback, put you in motion and help you make the play. I'm out the field now, I'm on the side, see how I call the game. Hard to stop balling when I'm just like Brian, that shit just in my veins. Hard to stop winning when I feel like Brady, cause they say I can't. Bitch won't stop grinning, that's her nature, she was happy around me. You won't stop hating, that's your nature, you just bitch about it. Chasing after pay, you just lazy, you ain't getting nothing. End of the day, I got the motion, you just hating on him. The Bitch, I am the one. Bitch, I am the one. Tight shit, flat tight shit. Put your helmet on, cause I'm about to call the blitz. Mob type shit, flash type shit. Get your main bitch, cause she about to get the dick. Mob type shit, flash type shit. Put your helmet on, cause I'm about to call the blitz. Mob type shit, flash type shit. Get your main bitch, cause she about to.
Good morning. Hello. Hello, everybody. Hello, everyone. It is I, UnoDaOne. Yes, yes, yes. I am back. It is Friday, the end of the week, the last day. We have made it. We have made it. Put it in the comments. We have made it. Exactly how I'm saying. Good morning, good morning. I'm being silly this morning. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Y'all can't even see me. Y'all can't even see me. Y'all got me on the little screen. Y'all don't never tell me I'll be on the little screen, man. I'm in here popping my thing, but y'all don't even tell me I'm on the little screen, man. How y'all feeling this morning, man? Y'all feeling good? Y'all feeling alive? I want to ask y'all a real question, though. Are you thankful that God granted you another day? Or are you complaining about the stuff from yesterday? Are you legitimately thankful for another start to another day, another opportunity, another clean slate? Or you still holding on from yesterday? You still mad at your partner from yesterday? You still mad at your job from yesterday? You still mad at them badass children from yesterday? If you wake up with a clean slate with a brand new present and you worried about the present that is broken on yesterday, you are the problem. You are not you are not accepting of God's grace and mercy because you trying to go back in time to change. Who in the world, who in this realm walking on these grounds can go back in time and fix it? Can you fix yesterday? No, you can't. But instead, you bring all the problems, all the bad, all the things that's going to bring you down today from yesterday into a new day. You don't bring the happiness. You don't bring the joy with you. You leave the joy back there. And you don't worry about the joy that you had on yesterday because you leave it. But you do carry them problems. You do carry them burdens and them regrets. That means you need to plug in deeper. You need to get into your word. You need to get a better relationship with your creator, not mine. Get a better understanding of who you are. Be grateful, be thankful. Because I'm going to one of my friends' funeral this Tuesday that wish. Yeah, that's what I'm on. Time is valuable. The days matter. Every second counts. Don't play with nobody time. Don't play with nobody emotions. Because you don't know the next day or you don't know the next second if God want to clock them out. I know it ain't a prayer, but I just felt like I had to say that. I just felt like I had to say that. You worried about your child. You worried about your child being wayward. You worried about your he cause she out here got things she boy crazy. It's a mama right now wish they can just hold a child. See, I had to put that thing into perspective for you sometimes. Cause I was complaining about my kids yesterday. Oh man, they just ooh, ooh, ooh. I got great kids, but they just dog me. Woo, woo, woo. Hmm. It's a mama, it's a daddy, it's somebody. We done seen in these cases that we do that is somebody that's begging to have one more opportunity with theirs. But yet we still complain about how they act yesterday. We don't get up with a new found mindset like, oh, I'm different from than I was on yesterday. I am 1% better. Instead, we fall into the victimization, and it's easy to wallow around in being a victim, wallow around in the mud, but it's tough to be accountable. It's tough to be responsible, but it's needed. Hey man, say man, you know I had to say that, and I'm finna pray too. I'm still gonna pray. Dear Heavenly Father, thank you, 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 Lord, thank you. If I don't say nothing else in this prayer, I want you to hear, Lord, thank you. Thank you for every single second of these 45 years that I've been here. Thank you for every tear. Thank you for every triumph, every tribulation, every up, down, and anything in the middle, for every argument, for every fight, for every smile, for every clap, for everything that I ever experienced on this realm. Thank you because you kept me, you protected me. And I still have purpose on this realm. That's why you didn't take me home yet. Lord, just move everything out of my way that keeps me from hearing your voice and feeling your presence in my life. I don't care what it is. Just give me the strength to endure. These blessings I ask in Jesus' almighty name. I pray. Amen, amen, and amen. Hey man, say man, I'm turned. I'm feeling good today. I'm feeling good today. I woke. Well, I was finna tell y'all a lie. I was definitely finna tell y'all a bold faced dog lie too. I was about to say I woke up. Who went to sleep? Who went to sleep? Show what Uno ain't got to no damn sleep. But hey man, I hope you ain't sleep. We finna get into this roll call. We finna get into this case. Today's case is, did you find my daughter yet? YouTube is doing their algorithm change. I was on the creators community. The creators were complaining. It was like my numbers have dropped off 60%. My views are down. Woo, woo, woo. And the lady said we're going through algorithm changes. We're cleaning out bots. You will see some. You're gonna see some drop offs on your friends as well. Your subscribers will drop off too if they ain't been active and ain't got a post or something like that. They finna take it off the website. So that's what you're seeing. For all my content creators that's in the mob, man, hey man, keep fighting. For the end of the year, we're gonna be in there fighting for our viewerships and our money. And I ain't tripping. I ain't tripping. I'm used to working. Long as I'm good to go, I'm still good in the algorithm. We'll pop back. We'll pop back out. But y'all ready to get this case started today? Because I'm happy to be here, man. And I'm happy y'all here. And thank y'all for spending time with me all week, making this a great. Because I can't do this just talking to myself. I need to leave one person in here, and I appreciate y'all. It's been more than one. Y'all been pouring into me, into the platform, into the channel, and I appreciate that. I want to say that. Friday, I'm thankful. I'm thankful. Thursday is thankful Thursday, but Friday, I'm thankful for all of you guys because y'all thug it out. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, 2, 3 shows a day. Y'all in the crowd, y'all in the chat, y'all hitting likes, y'all interacting, y'all hitting the heart button and all the other emojis that I ask that but for you guys to do. And I'm just thankful. I'm thankful. I appreciate you guys and everything. Hey man, say man. Let's get into the roll call. Let's see who at work. Let's see what we got going on before we gonna get in these cases. Y'all ready? Let's do it. Roll call. Yezerski.
All right. Settle down. Settle down. Let's
Stop
get
calling
this
me
done.
down. I'm at work, boy.
Martinez, you here?
Here.
Sanchez,
Present.
Ramirez,
Didn't want to be here today.
Jenkins,
Don't call my name. You see me.
Johnson.
Is PTO available?
Hell, everybody's here. Let's go.
Roll call. Why does that make me laugh every time? Every single time. I don't know why I did that. Roll call and sign. Y'all don't remember that? Captain Caveman and sign. Y'all don't remember Captain Caveman and sign? That's where I get that from. So just the FYI. Just the FYI. Hey man, say man, you see who in the building? It's my girl. What's up, Boogie? But hope everything good, Joe. Well, you're in a good place and in a good space. And I appreciate all the diligence that you show and all the hard work you put in for the crew, for the group, for the team. Thank you, Shell. Shell's in the building. What up? What up, dude? Hope you feeling good, man. Hey, first male detective in the door is my boy, my OG. What up, Dez? I hope everything good, Joe. Well, you in a good place and in a good space. We got the rocking so hard, they had to say, hold up, wait a minute. What is going on? Why is he going crazy like this? Hey, great day, beautiful people. Hey man, I ain't never been scared of a fight. You feel me? We finna fight our way through this little switching up of the algorithm, and we gonna fight. We gonna be back on top. It ain't even giving us our regular numbers like what we used to do before we got into the algorithm. I ain't even getting us that. We got people ain't even getting my notifications. That's what's going on. So bad. Notifications ain't even been sent out. But hey man, say man, they're gonna work it out. They'll fix it. They'll fix it over there. All we got to do is keep doing our part, what we can control. Hey, man. Modesty in the building. Hey, boo. Thank you for being here. Hey, we had a good time last night on Delete This Later. I had a guest, and that was that girl, Modesty. We were supposed to be on for 30 minutes. We ended up being on for damn near 2 hours. Had a good time. We had talks about children, love, and mushroom. No, you can't see it because I deleted it. Yes, sir. Hey, let's go. We in here. Hey, Sharon. Hola, Desmond. Hey, Rose. What up, though? Appreciate you rocking out, watching on Twitch. We can run on Twitch, too. We're growing on Twitch too. I ain't even doing no tripping. I need to go over there, start handling Twitch a little different than I handle everything else. I'm telling you, in real life, we got to go over there. We gonna turn that up. Appreciate you being in, Ro. Hey, Modesty. Hey, Dad. What up? What up? What up? We in here. We in here. Excellent. Yeah. Hey, Risa. I'm very thankful for another year. It's your birthday? It's your birthday? I'm thankful for another year too, but I'm thankful for you being here, man. Thank you for being in the building. It's good to see you. I hope everything good your way. You in a good place and in a good space. Hey man, hey, love them down, but they get on my ever loving nerves. Boy, they work mine too. They work mine too. I'm thankful for them. And I be telling y'all my problems. And my kid in the league, that boy got money on everything else. But shit, them kid problems don't never stop. You don't never get a chance to stop being a father. I don't care how much your kids grow. They need you even more. I've never worked as hard as I'm working right now this year as a parent. Never. When my kids left the house, I worked harder. I thought the shit supposed to get easy. Lies. All our life we had to fight, but we in here. That's what I'm saying. I loved Captain K-Man. Me too. Captain K. Man. I am safe. Yeah, you better squeeze in here. If I wasn't on my poppet mode, boy, you would have been, you would have been close. You would have been close. Hey, Cheryl. Hey, Mom. Hey, how you doing? I'm thankful that you here. What up, Virgo twin? Yeah, we in here. We in here. We in here. I want to make sure I touch everybody. We did. This duty gonna be lit. Y'all know what it is, man. I'm finna run down here to the interrogation room. Y'all get y'all pen, y'all pad, y'all paper, because we finna get on another case. The case is called, did y'all find my daughter? Right here on the Ones Detective Agency with your boy UnoDaOne. This is the Morning Crew. And I want to say, Morning Crew, welcome to work, detective. Let's do it.
Here this morning, police are looking for a
The
suspect,
only detective agency capable of handling these grotesque and obscene cases. Look no further than the Ones Detective Agency, where evidence does not matter. We lock you up and figure it out later.
Hey, what's up?
The Ones Detective Agency, with your captain, UnoDaOne.
Welcome to the Ones Detective Agency. I'm UnoDaOne. Welcome to work, detectives. Let's get to work.
What's up, Henry? So when was the last time you saw her?
She was in the house.
She was in the bed?
Yeah.
When you went to bed last night?
I'ma still look.
Because you was watching her, Henry.
I did a little.
Like bite.
All right, now
Bite.
say it. Say it how I said it.
That be really sound like it really feel weird even me trying to prepare my mouth to do that. But like I say bite, screet, bite, pipe. Bite, pipe. That sounds crazy. All right, that is a country. All right, let me do it. I said it ain't like hard and that's just back. That sounds
Now
weird.
see,
though.
I felt like you was free.
What's up, Henry? So when was the last time you saw her?
She was in the house.
She was in the bed?
Yeah.
When you went to bed last night?
I'ma still look.
Because you was watching.
That gotta be mama. That gotta be mama of said daughter. That gotta be mama of said person that Henry was supposed to be watching. Henry's attitude and demeanor upon noticing that the person that he was supposed to be watching is missing. is not conducive of a parent that is concerned about the well-being of said child that is missing. Therefore, I need somebody to drop a warrant, and I'm gonna put Henry Big Butt in the cuffs. Amen.
Detective, put the cuffs on this one. At least until we figure it out later. Cuff him now.
Henry was watching her. That's all I picked up. That's all I needed to pick up. Henry was watching her. She missing. He gone. He sent him to prison. Let's get to the case.
I did a little look around. I didn't see Bree.
That boy said, I did a little look around. I didn't see Bree. Henry, you guilty as hell, boy. Henry, boy, I don't even know what's going on, but I know.
You going to jail. You going to jail. Hot damn it, you going to jail. Lock his ass up. Lock his ass up. You going to jail. You going to jail. Yo,
The quiet town of Davenport, Iowa. A
Oh, yeah,
dark
Iowa.
mystery
First time in
unfolded on
Iowa.
a fateful summer night.
The Iowa State Patrol.
There's a lot of black people out there. Now, I have been led to believe that it was just a few of us out there. Breasia Terrell, 10. I know that ain't Henry child right though. Little Breasia is not Henry's baby. How long you got to be in a relationship to leave your baby with said stepfather? Like how long? How long do you have to be with this person to feel comfortable leaving your baby with?
Patrol issued the Amber Alert for 10-year-old Breesia Taylor early this morning.
A missing child.
Breesia. That thing said Breasia.
A suspicious stepfather.
Look how he looked. That boy look like ball boy with a do-rag on, boy. You finna go to prison.
Fuck that. If we go to prison for the rest of our life, whoop-de-doo. We go to prison, nigga. Chin up. Fuck that, nigga.
Chin up, Henry.
Henry, you don't know where your daughter is. You don't know your address. And you don't know your phone number.
Oh, he don't know where his daughter at, his address, or his phone number. Henry, you boy.
Please tell me why you stopping me?
Yeah, I'm about to.
Huh?
I'm about to.
What?
I'm about to tell you.
Stop sign?
No, I said I'm.
What stop sign, man?
I said I'm about to tell you.
Huh? You say stop sign?
No one said stop sign but you.
Why you stopping me?
You made an improper right-hand turn. When you're trying to do a new road, you got to turn that closest lane. So.
Let me get my ID out for you, partner.
I appreciate you, man. Can you hand me the beer as well?
Huh?
Can you hand me the beer?
Who?
The beer? Can you hand me the beer?
The alcohol. There's no beer in there.
I can see it. Right.
Hey, hold it. Don't be searching my car. We just...
Hold it now. Don't be searching my car. Let's see what Henry knows.
It's 9:30 and she's nowhere.
This is the story of Breesia Terrell.
I know she played basketball.
Yeah.
Breasia.
Right there.
Where every clue peels back another layer of a chilling crime.
States Exhibit 822, which is being shown here.
Items in the closet.
Hey, true crime fans, welcome back. Today we delve into the haunting disappearance and tragic murder of 10-year-old Breesia Terrell.
Once you picked up that skull, what did you determine?
That it was real.
Buckle up, because this story is filled with shocking twists and turns that you won't believe.
Man jumped out in the road in front of me and waved his arms.
Make sure to hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell so you never miss an update from our channel.
Not one of those videos can identify Breasia Terrell in that Impala. That is correct.
Now, let's uncover the dark secrets behind this heartbreaking case. Breesia Terrell came into the world on December 4th, 2009, in Davenport, Iowa. Right from the start, her mom, Aisha, knew she was something special.
And I mean, she's so playful, she's helpful, she's a big sister.
Breesia was loving, creative, fun, and carefree, always eager to help out.
She likes to draw, she loves to sing, she loves Moana.
Aisha and Breesia's dad didn't stay together, but a few years later, Aisha started seeing a guy.
You could tell Isha was pretty in her day too. You know what I'm saying? She probably had a few little babies, put a couple of pounds on, you know what I'm saying? Got a couple of bad-ass baby daddies that ain't want to do what they supposed to do. And she just making her way. She ain't a bad-looking lady, you know what I'm saying?
I named Henry Dinkins.
Look at him. Like, that ain't even a good look. They don't even match. They don't even match, y'all. Hold on.
Breja was
Let's see
loving,
Henry again.
creative, fun, and carefree, always eager to help out.
She likes to draw.
Yeah, they. What the hell is Breja? Breja? What?
She loves to sing. She loves Moana.
Aisha and Breja's dad didn't stay together.
Breja.
But a few years later, Aisha started seeing a guy named Henry.
That don't even match. Ladies, let's talk real quick. Why y'all be picking them dude that don't even match? Y'all fly. Y'all just Big Henry didn't look big and sloppy. Had that do-rag on looking dumb. Man, come on, man. Like, ladies, don't be giving the lowest of the lower shot.
Henry Dinkins.
He didn't deserve no coochie. He didn't deserve no coochie.
Before long, they found out they were having a baby boy.
Yes, y'all like Project Men to build them up.
Because of the boy's age, we will be using his initials DL for the story.
Man,
Breja adored DL and loved helping her parents with him. Even though Breja and DL were half siblings, Henry was like a dad to Breja at first. He was there for her, helping to raise her, but eventually, things between him and Aisha fell
Sometimes you be in a
apart.
low place, and I understand that. That's real, Shell. That's real, modesty. Sometimes y'all do, but I be feel. Ooh, Lord Jesus, and let's not play. Let's not play, because I've entertained a few that was not my cup of tea, that I did not need to, and then they turned out to try to be mean girls. Oh, hey, let me tell you one thing about Uno, boy. Friend, lover side. If you try to be mean, oh hell nah, that shit don't float with me. I don't do no mean girls, but my mama was mean. You think I want you to be mean? Hell nah. Hell nah. I'll cuss your ass out. I'll match your mean energy. And I know that ain't what men supposed to do. But if you come at me with that mean girl shit, I'm going to give you that action. I ain't healed from that yet.
I raised Breja.
Like I told modesty, no, my mom used to tell me shut up. I don't play that. Don't tell me to shut up. No, not in no joking way. None of that. Don't tell me none of that. It's just some things that I don't tolerate. Boundaries. We talked about boundaries last night.
Since how old is she?
My baby. But got them primes on though.
After they split, Henry didn't come.
I'm gonna tell you, Henry was the dope man. He was the weed man. He was the weed man. Henry was the weed man. In the hood, Henry was popping. Henry had that money on. Yeah, he done bad him a little whoop whoop. You know what I'm saying?
Around much anymore. It was tough for DL and Breja not to have that father figure.
How long were you and Aisha together for?
Like 2 years.
But Aisha had a big family who always stepped in to help, giving
If y'all had a big family, why was Breja left alone with Henry?
Breja lots of love and support.
Because Henry was the baby daddy with another son, so they just Henry was you can see it. You can see he was getting fronted. He wasn't even stacking no money on it. He was
which helped her grow up with a good head on her shoulders.
Your daughter, I know she played basketball.
Yeah.
Look how she smiled when she talked about her baby, man. Henry
In
need to be
2020,
shot.
Breja was 10.
Henry need to be castrated.
Her family said she had the cutest personality, tons of friends, and loved to express herself.
Y'all need to get that baby a hell.
She's amazing. She's a child anybody would want.
But she was also a real rule follower. She not only followed the rules, but made sure others did too.
He's still paying the blood.
But I mean, a strong girl and definitely a fighter. She's not going
That
nowhere
boy
without a fight.
That boy got a running tail with the blood.
In June 2020, while the world was in chaos from COVID-19, Aisha noticed her ex-boyfriend, Henry Dinkins,
look, when she dressed up, look, little natural vibe, skin glowing, lips looking like yeah, little cute little button nose. Yeah, she would pee. She would pee in Iowa. I bet you ain't many more blacks look better than her out there. I'm stereotypical right now. Let me shut up. Because I've never been to Iowa, so I don't know how many blacks and beautiful black women and people out there. But she one of them, okay? How the hell she get with Henry?
Started coming around more. Henry now had a new girlfriend, Andrea.
It looked like I wasn't lying. It looked like I was telling the truth. I was telling the truth. I ain't lying. Hey, listen, I ain't tell no lie. Didn't I say she was one of the baddest out there? His new girlfriend. This is new. We listen and we don't judge. Henry, do your thing, Henry.
Culbertson.
Henry.
Andrea was way different from Henry.
How would you
Boy, that's what you call dating down.
describe your personality? Quiet. Mr. Dinkins' personality? Very outspoken.
That summer, Henry began hosting neighborhood cookouts.
Told you, Henry was the D-boy of the city. He had that bad mid. He had that bad mid out there jugging and finessing, talking about his czar. And he still owed the plug. The plug was a white boy that was growing it at his house, and he was learning the tricks and the trade to make that thing real czar. He had a few plants that wasn't. He gave them to Henry. Henry got them off, and that's how they tied in. But Henry never paid for that. But Henry can get it off, so he plugged in. He started having a little cookouts. Really, Henry was on the grill. Henry used to mess that chicken down. Everybody loved Henry plate, so he would have the cookouts. Said get rid of the chicken and the chickens. You feel what I'm saying? That's what he was doing. That's how Henry got the little
Bringing
bad little
everyone
situation.
together for some good food and fun, even in the midst of the pandemic.
But we stayed close friends.
But you guys stay close. So how long? So you guys
We've been friends. We've been friends all the way up to now.
Okay. How long ago did you guys break up? Break it off.
It's like 6 years ago.
For the past few years, Henry hadn't been very involved in his son DL's life, so these cookouts were a chance for them to reconnect. Breja would also come.
Oh, so he was a deadbeat. He was a deadbeat D-boy. All right.
Along, spending time with Henry. On July 8th, 2020, Aisha and DL were driving in Davenport when they saw Henry pull into a quick shop. DL, excited, pointed out his dad and told Aisha he wished he could see him more. So Aisha pulled over to let DL talk to his dad. Aisha had a conversation with Henry about being more involved, and Henry agreed. He even offered to have DL stay with him over the weekend.
I had seen them, and they said they wanted to come and spend time with me.
The next morning, July 9th, Henry arrived around 11 a.m. to pick up DL. But DL, not wanting to leave his sister Breja behind, asked Henry if she could come too. Henry agreed, and Aisha, knowing Henry had...
Nope. Let's talk, detectives. Let's talk. It's 10 of us in here. I can get at least 4 replies. After you done broke up with Henry ass, this ain't even Breja, ain't even Henry baby. Are you sending Breja over there with Henry and little Henry Jr.? Let me know in the comments. That ain't his baby. You want to send it? You want to send her over there?
Been part of Breja's life from ages 2 to 5, and considering him family, allowed her to go. Aisha had another son who was 13 years old. He also asked if he could stay with Henry that weekend, but Henry said no to him and yes to Breja.
Henry got a good grade of hell up there. So he told Risa, listen, Risa. Henry just told a 13-year-old boy no. He said no. you can't. Your oldest son can't come. My son can come, but your oldest son can't come. Yeah, let little Breasia come too. No. And as a parent, that should have been a red flag off TOP. So I know she a pretty. I know that Breasia little mama, and I call her little pretty little bop. This for you. This dog is for you, Breasia mama, and Henry. Y'all some dogs for these, man. I'm standing here looking in the mirror, saying damn to myself. I should have known that day would come, that you would call me ugly as hell. And all the things I did to you, you wasn't even ugly that long. Now I'm at this telephone booth, trying to go home, cause when you ugly as what? It ain't nothing you can do about it. It's like standing in front of a mirror, and it's too late to be pretty. Oh, you just ugly.
Henry's reason for not letting the 13-year-old come along was that he didn't have enough space in his car.
And actually,
Cap. Hey, nope. Modesty said nope, not without me. Hey, what up, DB? Big salute to that homie DB in the building. I hope everything good. Your way in a good place, in a good space. He said, hey, guys, pretty busy this morning. Okay, understand. Wanted to stop by and show you love. Hey, ain't no problem, D. I appreciate you spinning the block, showing love to your family. Hey, we still gonna put you on desk duty, though. Even if you're busy, you can be busy on the desk.
Well. Look what the cat drugged in. Sit down, detective. Desk duty.
Big salute to my boy DB. DB, be safe out there, man. Be safe out there. Hey, Dylan. Hey, Modesty. Hey, Risa said, that's crazy how he was up to something. I would not have let my child went anywhere with that man by herself or with someone who is not old enough to talk. On my mama. Hey, y'all see what these folks said, man. Drop and get them 50, man. I had to do it, too. Pick your favorite emoji over there. Hit it 50 times. When you come back, hit 50. Let them know that you completed. That's internal affairs, man. That's the corporate of the. They said, drop and give me 50, man. Damn, bro. Boy, look like Sally said. He do. Boy, you held that note until you ran out of air. But on my mama. Oh, my. That's all I had. That's all I had left. That's all I had left in me. Back to the case, big Henry ass. Henry, sorry.
The 13-year-old boy, CS, expressed an interest in being able to go along as well. Henry Dinkins indicated that Breasia was welcome to come along, but...
Thank you, Miss Lady. Breasia was welcome to come along. Stop calling her damn Breasia.
He indicated that the 13-year-old boy, CS, could
Look
not...
at this fool, man. I'm not letting this Hermit the Monster head ass sell. Oh, goddamn fake Mac 10. You really a Mac 9 with a faulty clip ass boy? I'm not finna let him know where not my baby, bro. You take your son. Take your son. No way, man. Hell no.
And the reason that he offered up for that was there was not enough room in his...
It's Fulfilling Friday. It's Fulfilling Friday. You can use Fulfilling today.
The day that he picked,
I didn't even ask this light to come on. It just come on when it wants to.
He was operating a black Camaro, and that black Camaro had seating both for front seat passengers and back seat passengers.
Oh, that boy had a Camaro.
There was plenty of room. Henry just didn't want the 13-year-old to come.
So he said he ain't had no space in the whip. Bruh. He a nasty son of a... I don't want to even call him a dog. But we gotta lock him.
I thought it was state property.
State?
Yeah.
This?
Yeah.
State?
It ain't.
Hit the road, dude. This ain't no state property. This is private property.
Oh,
What is
okay.
your name? I want your name.
Huh?
So I can call down and see who gave you permission
My name?
on state property.
My name Hubert
Last name?
Jones.
Hubert Jones.
Yeah.
State property. I ain't never heard of that before in my life.
Yeah, man. Tractor Supply on this?
What?
You said Tractor Supply on this pond right here?
Crew, Trey Taylor, and Crew Track.
Okay.
Right out then, I'm his daddy.
You was daddy?
And a man just called me and called Trey and said, Trey, they're fishing in the pond. He said, lock 'em up.
Oh, man.
Lock 'em up.
Well, you better leave, man.
You better leave, because I can tell you, he's going to call it on.
We back to the case.
Breja and DL got into the car with Henry and took off. After leaving home, Henry took the kids to his friend's house, a guy named Vincent Howard.
They went over. There was time spent there at the Howard residence. Both of the children spent the afternoon playing video games. Mr. Deakins left the residence for a period of time, came back.
Henry left the house for a bit while DL and Breja played video games. Eventually, he came back, and then they left to go home.
To my cousin's house. We went down to my cousin's house, and they played with my little cousins.
Henry did have a place of his own at an RV park in town.
That boy got a Camaro that was pushed through the city but live in the RV park. Maybe he bought his RV and he just want to live like that. But seemed like Henry don't give a damn about no priorities.
But he mostly stayed with
Took the kids to be babysat by the cousins while he ripping ran anyway. So he ain't really spending no time. And that's what most of the dads be, oh man, I'm gonna go get my babies. And you take them right to your mama house. You don't do shit with them children. You don't do nothing with them children, man.
his girlfriend in her one-bedroom apartment. That evening, Henry and the kids arrived at his girlfriend's apartment.
This is Trap Life 101, boy. This is Trap Life 101. Lord have mercy.
Apartment complex, jumped out of the car, and headed into Unit 8. Inside, Andrea was still working on her computer. She worked remotely for AT&T.
She worked remotely for AT&T. She had a little money on.
Andrea Culberson, Mr. Deacon's girlfriend, she works for AT&T.
Tell him,
and
bruh.
she actually works out of her home. She was working till
Hit that like button. Double tap on the vert. Old school on the horizontal.
While she was working, Breasia was very, very interested in the type of work that she was doing, and Ms. Culberson was showing her how she performed her responsibilities for AT&T.
Absolutely.
Meanwhile,
Hey, BB, I ain't want to say that. I ain't want to say that because you know these folk been on my top about the way I be speaking on here sometimes. So I've been trying to. Y'all notice I've curtailed a little of my personality a little bit because these folk been playing. You know, they've reported me, so I want to just make sure everything was smooth. But yeah, TP pimping all day long.
Elle was in the living room playing video games.
We went to the house. They started playing the games at the house. And then they took their showers. And then they got into bed. You know, me and Andrew laid down.
Later, Aisha got off work and realized that Breasia didn't have clothes for the weekend. She rushed home, packed a bag for Breasia, and drove it over to the apartment. When she arrived, she called Henry to let him know she was there.
A complex that she was familiar with. She'd never been to the Culberson apartment before. At any rate, when she responded to the complex, she called to notify the parties that she was out.
That lady just said that mother had never been to that apartment complex before. And you let your baby go? Wrong again.
Boom, boom, boom. You a ugly dog. Boom, 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 boom. You a ugly little dog. Boom, boom, boom. You a ugly dog. Boom, boom, boom. ugly little filthy ass dog.
Out in the parking lot, and
I want to see this. I don't think she got lined up,
to
D.
gather the clothing. Mom had the
She didn't
family
get lined
pet
up,
the
bro.
dog. Briasia was really excited about it. In fact, Briasia wanted to take the dog with her up to the apartment. Mom had to call her back and say, no, the family pet's going home. But at any rate, you know, it was one of those, give the clothes, love you, have a wonderful time. And then Aisha left with Briasia going back inside the apartment complex, or I should say apartment number 8, with the clothing.
It was raining pretty hard, so their interaction was quick. Aisha watched as her daughter ran back to apartment 8, not knowing this would be the last time she would ever see Briasia alive. Later that night, Aisha went home and took a bath. It had been a long day, and this was the first night in a while she didn't have her children.
That hairstyle didn't make baby look good at all. She was looking like some midget right there, boy. She was.
She got back to the apartment, was very tired.
I just be keeping it real.
Worked all day, took a bath, and very simply, I mean, she fell asleep on the couch, and she was out for the evening.
Okay.
At some point, unbeknownst to her, the children, DL and Briasia, neither of which had cell phones, Culberson apartment, she had received a telephone call from Henry Dinkins' phone that was unanswered, and then the caller became very apparent because then there was a text message that came through from Briasia saying, "Good night, Mommy, I love you." All right. So that was somewhere around 10, 11 o'clock in the evening.
The next morning,
Why Briasia using Henry's phone like that? Like the text and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? Why Briasia ain't got her own little phone? Her bigger brother ain't got no phone too? Henry's son ain't got no phone? Like Briasia 10, little brother 12. And then she had an older son. Ain't none of the kids got a. Okay, let's talk detectives. At what age should your child have a cell phone? Keep it funky. Mine, Deontay had his, what? Deontay was what? DJ ain't get his cell phone because he ain't get his first cell phone until he was about 15. No, I'm lying, because DJ had a Firefly, the little one that with the 4 buttons. That was about 10. Deontay got one about 10. Talia got hers about 7. Y'all let me know.
Completely unaware that her life was just minutes away from being turned upside down. Aisha got a text from Henry saying, "I just woke up and Briasia is gone." Aisha immediately started calling him over and over, trying to understand what was going on, but he wouldn't answer. When he finally did, he said that they all went to sleep, and by the time they woke up, Briasia was gone.
When she called me and she said, "Mom, Briasia missing," I'm like, "What you mean?" Briasia missing. She said, Henry said, Briasia missing.
Henry was at a loss.
Nobody told grandma to damn put on no bra, nothing. She just out here thugging. She just thugging. When I say she just thugging.
For words, Aisha was hysterical.
What was he communicating to you about his location and what he was doing?
He wasn't necessarily communicating anything. He said he was out looking for her, and he was.
She looked like she could have been a recovering stud. Yeah, DD. Granny don't give a damn. Granny don't give a damn, bro. She just out here thugging till the sun come up. But she like she a recovering stud.
I'm gonna make up a
got into the pretty girl world.
When you spoke with Mr. Dinkins, did it become clear to you that he had not yet reported Briasia as missing?
Yes.
But he said he was in the car with DL on the way to the police station. Aisha hung up and called the police herself.
I want to pick up at the point in time where you described sitting in the back room and you were crying.
Yes.
There at Checkers. What did your manager encourage you to do?
He encouraged me to get into the car and go downtown and figure out what was going on.
By going downtown, what do you mean?
Like going down to the police department.
Did you actually leave Checkers to travel down to the Davenport Police Department?
I did.
All right.
But on her way, she noticed Henry's car speeding through traffic in the opposite direction of the police station.
I noticed Mr. Dinkins Impala flying down the opposite way.
So he ain't have no Camaro.
Really
He had an
hard turn
Impala.
on.
The narrator got
left
this
turn on
messed up.
Eastern.
Okay.
Aisha made a U-turn, pulled up behind him, and started laying on her horn.
I was speeding behind him, honking the horn. I was calling his phone, and when I finally got him on the phone, he said that he was headed to Jersey Meadows because they wanted to talk to him out there. And I was still on his bumper, honking the horn, and we had pulled over by the McDonald's on.
Henry started rambling about how he didn't know his home address and needed to turn back to get it. None of it made any sense. Aisha also noticed Henry's shoes were covered in mud. She and Henry got back into their cars, and Aisha followed him to the apartment.
Ooh, Henry would have. Now she should have bopped his ass one time.
They also communicated with the Davenport PD, and an officer was sent out to meet them.
And Henry lives here.
Yeah, I guess so. This is where he told me to come.
Okay.
He don't even know how long she's even been gone.
An officer arrived outside the apartment at 8:55 a.m.
Family sedan.
After collecting information
DB, but that makes it even worse because he told the oldest son he ain't had no room in the Camaro. I was like, all right, it's a two-door, it's a coupe. It might be big. Henry a big dude, so he might be linked back. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of put that in my mind, like, okay, yeah. The Camaro, he ain't had no space, but now you got a Impala, and that's a sedan. Oh no, Henry. Oh no, Henry, yeah, boy, you guilty as a fool. You guilty. We don't need to look for nobody else. We just trying to see how
Henry
it's gonna play
approaches the police officer with his son DL by his side.
They go DL right there.
What's up, Henry? So when was the last time you saw her?
She was in the house.
Yeah, when was the last time you saw her?
9:30.
Last night?
9:30.
Okay. 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 When was the last time you saw her?
Look at you. Rehearse. She was in the bed when I woke up. She was gone. That kid ain't talking like that. She was in the bed and I was laying down, and kids add details, unnecessary details. He was straight blum blum blum. I was in the bed and I woke up. She was gone. I was in the bed. She woke up. And I was no.
She was in the bed when you went to bed last night? Okay.
This is crazy, man. This is like, you know what I'm saying? I know she fucking going fucking hysterical, big brother.
Yeah. DIN.
KINS.
But then Henry can't recall his address. He also doesn't know his own phone number, and he has also lost his daughter.
Is this your home address?
No.
What's your address?
It's down by Boston Arena.
I just
know down.
You don't know your address?
I don't know the full address.
Do you know your phone number?
Hell no, I don't even know that either. I swear to God, I don't.
Henry, you don't know where your daughter is, you don't know your address, and you don't know your phone number.
No, for real. I'm finna give it to you now. You think I'll be lying, but...
Well, no.
Yeah, we know you be lying. We don't think you be lying, Henry. We don't think you be lying, Henry. Henry. We don't think you be lying. We
lying. Why you always lying? Oh my God.
Henry, stop all that damn lying. Back to the case. Oh, my girl Shell said something. Okay. Yeah, kids, take you around with your answers. I just asked you I was playing Roblox. I didn't ask you about no goddamn Roblox. Yeah, they give me unnecessary details.
You gotta know your number.
Yeah, it be coached up for sure, DB.
So this is your girlfriend's address here? Okay.
When it comes to any specific...
Is this your girlfriend address? No, she's just like a little friend. Like,
He
Henry, a
can't
homeless
recall anything
pimp.
for certain.
What was she last wearing?
In the bed.
What you have on, some shorts?
What color?
I don't remember.
Henry.
I mean,
Henry.
I'm not going to.
Yeah, that's a good name for him.
What's her height?
Henry, brother, you done did something to that baby. Like S.A.
Weight, you think?
She's a little taller than he is.
She's just
Okay.
She's a little taller than that. She's probably about like this here.
Okay. What's her hair look like?
She had
Brownie,
dreads. Long.
Dreads.
Long.
Long and dreads hair?
Yep.
Like shoulder length or
Yeah.
middle
Who
of the
cut
back?
that boy head?
Okay.
Henry did.
Mid back.
Henry cut that boy head
dreads.
in the bowl.
Right? Is that how we would
Yes.
label that?
Yes.
Henry,
She
you a
had
dog.
shorts on.
Did she still have a white shirt on?
She had she had the shirt that you gave her.
The white shirt.
All white?
It's
All
long.
white t-shirt, yep.
After gathering the information,
Why did she have your t-shirt on? Her mama brought her clothes. Why? Henry? Wine? Wine
the
duck.
officer asks Henry where he's looked for Breja. Henry replies that he hasn't asked any of the neighbors because he doesn't know them, but he does
in
drive
case he get
around
lost,
searching for
for
her.
sure.
I'm going to ask you to who have you called? What doors have you knocked on?
I don't know these people out here.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I called her.
It's all good,
You know what
mama.
I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, we man. Henry is definitely a dog. DB, Henry a dog, bro, a big dog. Girl, you know I'm ugly. No matter what you do, and I'm so ugly. Every word I sing is true, 'cause I'm ugly. Baby, I'm so damn ugly. Trying to be more cute to you. Ba-doom, ba-doom, boom. But oh, I'm so damn ugly. No one is gonna see it through, 'cause I'm ugly. Oh, ugly. So many ugly doggies for this ugliness to build. But I'm ugly for you, girl. It been sin. It been sin.
At work, at first I was riding around looking. And then me and my son started riding around looking.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And then
So how long ago has it been, an hour?
It's been a couple hours.
Couple hours?
Couple hours.
Okay.
The officer then turns to Aisha.
Have we called family?
I've called everybody. I have my
Okay.
uncle out riding around. My mom's on her way out here. My friends on their way out here.
We've been every fucking where.
And she's gonna be with a friend inside some apartment.
That's
most
why
likely.
I said I'm gonna still look.
Okay.
We don't know anybody out here though. That's the thing.
Okay.
She would have never. She would
How many-
She would have never. First of all, she would have never woke up at 8 o'clock in the morning, and she would have never.
What you mean? 8 o'clock in the morning?
I'm just saying.
That ain't what I
She
said. I
definitely-
never
I
said.
know you
guys,
didn't say that.
this isn't the time to fight.
Exactly. I don't give a about you walking,
Hey,
nigga.
listen,
You
man.
lost her though.
How did I fucking lose?
Because you was watching her, Henry. What the do you mean?
But
Aisha then decides to walk away, leaving the officer flabbergasted as to how to help them.
hey,
I'm gone, sir. Come on, D.
listen to me.
Fuck that. I'm gone.
Well, you guys gotta come together right now. This isn't a.
I'm with Miss Aisha. Man, you had my baby. And you fanning your hand off like a little ugly
Time to
ass
fight about
T-Rex
it.
ass, arm ass little boy.
Okay. So, well, hey, if you, well, how am I supposed to? What do you want me to do?
I got everything, bro. I got everything. You see how she stepped on me? You know what
I
I'm saying?
mean,
like
I got no picture. I got no. What do you want me to do?
What am I supposed?
You see, she snapped on me. No, you're not the victim, Henry. Even you were the last responsible adult left in the care of Breasia. She ain't even snap on you harder, bro. She didn't snap on you hard, bro. She should have called you all out your name. She should have called you a BAN, PAN, everything, straight up.
Right. I get it, Henry. I get it.
All I can do is look.
I get it, Henry.
Boy, trying to deflect,
Naturally,
trying to
Aisha
throw
was
that
angry,
red herring.
so she
Look over
decides
there.
to go
Look
home
over
to
there.
help
It's
her
not me.
family with the search. Once Aisha leaves, the officer goes up to the apartment to make sure Breasia isn't just hiding somewhere.
Ooh,
It's also at this point that he speaks to Henry's
with that
girlfriend,
name.
Andrea, who hasn't even left the apartment.
Hi there. Are you Andrea?
Oh my.
Okay, Andrea. What's your date of birth, Andrea? So, tell me about, like, when was the last time you saw her?
She was here.
When?
What time was that? I probably say like around 11 midnight. She was here. She was in bed sleeping.
Okay. And you guys never heard her come down, walk out? There's no forced entry or anything like that?
No forced entry,
Okay. Do you mind if I just come in and take a quick look? I'm not concerned about anything else. I just want to come in because probably 50% of the time we still find them inside the place when this happens. And
well, I kind of do my place kind of wreck right now.
what's that?
My place is kind of in a wreck. But
Listen, I go in all sorts of places. I don't care how big.
Is he aware of this?
What's that?
Is he aware of this?
Yeah.
He got dope in the house and he hide his shit. Do right, but nice things, and I'ma buy my chick. Yeah. You know what he got in there. Is he aware of this?
What's her name again? Was there any fights or arguments or anything last night? Bree is her name? Where was she sleeping at? Your bed?
He green.
So where were you guys sleeping at last night?
He only smashing on her because he ain't got nothing, to lay up on. She smooth. She look like she in search of a man. You feel me? So yeah, bro, broke the corner street rule, bro. Listen.
You guys slept
they can
out
come
here?
to my house at any time. You won't find a dime, boy. You won't find nothing but he's been smoking weed in here. Yep. You got me. Oh, look on my dress. It's a medical marijuana card in there. You know what I'm saying? You got to be covered, but this boy's stupid. Listen how the crime went down. The crime. Like, look how he committed the crime. He's a goof. All eyes point to you. Them folk don't even know nobody out here. No, you had her. She ain't the type to get up and run away. All signs point to you. He a goof.
Can you look in the closet again?
Do right by me. I
know, I'm just telling you, you'd be surprised what we've...
No, you don't know, right? You could. Hey, man, do you know what your little dude did to the girl, man? Straight up.
So she was sleeping in the bed with her brother? And you guys slept out here?
Breasia was nowhere in the apartment. The officer asks her to come out and help them look.
Okay, are you going to come out and help look or not?
By the time the officer finishes looking through the apartment and walks back outside, Henry Dinkins is gone.
Before y'all came in,
He just left without telling anyone where he was going.
I seen y'all coming out.
I was right there with the officer when I called.
Yeah, but then you left.
Because she left and it was Aisha. And it made me mad because she was, basically blaming it all on me.
Before we arrived at the station for the interview, he went to his mom and sister's apartment. Now, if you notice, he is wearing the same clothes, but different shoes. While Henry was being interviewed by the police, other officers were canvassing the area around the apartment. As the hours passed, their hope of finding Breja was dwindling. After speaking with her family, it was clear she didn't run away on her own.
Kurt, what up, big dog? Everything good your way? You in a good place and in a good space. Where you at, Kurt? Where you at today, man? Is the roads pretty smooth? You good? Man, we out here in Iowa. This fool Henry ass done did something to his stepdaughter, man. But him and the mama had them broke up. They got a kid together. Let me talk to my boy Kurt real quick. Tell him what's going on. Little Henry, little lame. He a lame dope. He little goofy. He look stupid too, Kurt. He had a little baby mama, little goddamn Aisha. Aisha, little thick, little something. She looked like she used to be a stud. She done recovered. You feel me? She was working at Checker, got a like nice little shape. You feel me? He had nothing got with her, had a baby, got a little baby or whatever. But they broke up. Her son wanted to go kick it with his daddy because he ain't seen him in a minute. He just seen him at the cookout. Say, I want to go come kick it with you. When Aisha and Henry was cool and they was smooth, you feel me? They would interact as a family. So Aisha was like, yeah, you can take little Bree over there. But her older son wanted to go over there too. And Henry talking about, nah, bro, I ain't got no room in my Chevrolet Impala. It was DL, that's Henry's son. It was Henry and then little Bree. It was space for one more in the Impala, right? It's a sedan. He said no to the oldest boy, because he, you know what I'm saying? Took them to the cousin house. They play video game. They probably on. They got their Mario Brothers or something. You know what I mean? You cheated. Oh, don't hit me. You know how I'm saying, brothers and sisters, what they do. He done ran. Henry was running in the streets. He was selling all. He had some bad weed. He was trying to get off. He a little small time. And he talking about he be cooking. He be grilling and stuff. He be having little cookouts. So he was in the streets doing what he did. He came back, picked them up. They went to their house, the house that you see on the screen. Old girl, his new girlfriend. His new girlfriend look. Hey, Kurt. His new girlfriend look like. You ever seen Howard the Duck? So he over there laid up with her because she ain't got enough self-esteem to tell his lame no, and he ain't got no house to stay at because he was just at the RV park, but he ain't got no house, so he a homeless pimp. So he macked on her so he can have a roof over his head to trap his bad weed out of. So bim, they approached her. They said, "Let me come in and wait. You ain't see little Bree? Little Bree missing, gone." And this is where we pick up the story. But I'm gonna put you on desk duty so you can help us with these warrants, though. I just wanted to bring you up to speed. Welcome in, Kurt.
Well. Look what the cat drugged in. Sit down, detective. Desk duty.
With respects to running off, I was told by Aisha Langford, the mother of Breja, that she does not run off. She would not leave an area unfamiliar. It wasn't something that she did even when she was at home in familiar territory. It was not something that she had ever done.
The officers also checked security cameras from nearby businesses to see if Breja could be seen walking around. But instead of finding Breja, they saw Henry's maroon Chevy Impala driving all over town in the early morning hours of July 10th, 2020. When Henry showed up,
Henry a dog, bro. Hey, I think she pregnant by his baby, so he got rid of it. That's what, Kurt. I'm on the vibes like he SA. He definitely did some, and he dumped her off. You feel me? Howard the Duck. Y'all don't know Howard the Duck. Hey, man. Thank you, Ma. Ski. That's how I'm gonna start saying your name from here on out. Back to the case.
At the police station,
we're gonna have a late
one
lunch
of the
today,
first
y'all.
things the detectives wanted to know was where the Impala was located.
Bro, for sure.
But
BB and Kurt.
Her car parked out front? No. Where's her Impala at?
Her Impala's with my homie right now, so.
After that, the detective asks Henry about his son and what kind of relationship he has with Breja.
Why is the Impala with your homie? Is your homie trying to clean out the evidence? Will we charge your homie with accessory to a crime? Will we? Will we do that? Man, do we need to rap? Man, yeah. Drop me a couple ones. We finna round up everybody.
Grab her. Grab him. Grab them. Hell, anyone got any more cuffs? Shh, tell Lieutenant to bring the paddy wagon. It's a lot of criminals around here. Lock them up.
Okay. And then, do you have any other biological?
No, I raised Breja.
Absolutely, DB.
Since
absolutely, Kurt, for sure.
And
out of there.
So you raised her with Aisha?
Yes.
How long were you and Aisha together for?
Yes.
Like 2 years. But
that's what makes it sick. But we might
eventually the detective got Henry to walk him through what happened that night.
We just put that charge on Henry now. We did just put that charge on Henry. But from what we accustomed to see, but not even what we accustomed to seeing, what would be the reason that she just disappeared? If Henry is in fact guilty, what would be a reason that this baby just out of the blue says, I'm gonna get up? If you didn't do nothing to it, why, you know what I'm saying?
Henry admitted that the kids went to bed, and he did leave the apartment in the middle of the night to go see his friend.
Yes,
but his friend wasn't
that's what
home,
I'm saying.
so he says
but
he
I
came
did
back,
though. We ain't got no evidence proving that though.
Missing.
You know what I'm saying? We ain't got no evidence proving that. Right now, we just on emotion and speculation. For real? Like, what evidence we got? Right now, we just got a missing kid. All the other kids in place. I'm with you. Hell yeah, I believe Henry Lassard did it. But just, I'm creating reasonable doubt. We don't have no evidence right now that Henry did anything wrong to these children. All the other children are in place. We just, you know what I'm saying? We just get into the facts now. Y'all know how I like to not agree just to disagree, and because I want to disagree. You know what I'm saying?
I think I went down to Lil Vince's house, but nobody was there. And when I came back,
why we ain't talk to Lil DL, man?
I did a little look around. I didn't see Bree. No, that wasn't that time. I don't remember. No, that's a lie.
Appreciate that, bro. We grinding it out. You know how I go. I appreciate y'all being here. That's why I'm here, because y'all show up.
I don't ever look at the time, so I mean, I'm really confused with the time. But I know when I went and looked for Bree.
That's real, DB.
So I only seen Lil
It's not a reaction of an innocent man.
And I left, so I went like moving around, and I
left like the apartment,
the apartment, yeah, and went like out and about, you know, where she was living.
Yes, absolutely.
Out there in I don't know the apartment buildings out there. I don't know.
So, Detective Modesty said, hey, he was humping and dumping on that little girl. She got brave and threatened to tell, or he took her cookies and dropped the jar up in her, and now she baking and he's scared, so he got rid of her. Kurt said, y'all think he dumped the body? Oh, got to see in the air. He dumped it because on Kurt, previous evidence he had on the mama, Aisha, Breasia mama, who's missing, said she noticed that he had mud all on his shoes in his car when she pulled him over at the side of the road. When she was headed to the police station, he was flying in traffic the other way. She busted got on their tail. She probably was playing that goddamn Vaughn, King Vaughn. She was on that Vaughn. Swam to the side. Hey, my boy, where am I? You know what I'm saying? And she seen the dirt. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to throw that in there too. Man, y'all don't be seeing that?
When he came back, Andrea was awake.
When I realized it, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I went looking around. Then when I came back...
Yeah, he ain't even got that ability.
Henry admitted that he went out again to buy cigarettes from the quick shop, and when he got back, his son DL was awake. He said they spent the rest of the morning searching for Breja until he finally decided to call Aisha.
When I texted his mom, she was at work, and she was like, I'm like, hey, Bree's missing. She's like, well, stop playing with me. You know what I'm saying? Stop playing with me, Henry. So I'm like, man, no, I'm not playing. I'm for real. And she was like, stop playing with me. And I said, look, man, I'm not playing. So I gave Dink the phone. Dink told her, like, Mom, you know, we don't know where she at. So then he handed me the phone back, and I'm like, I got to talk to him, like, man, your mom mad at me. He said, Dad, I don't understand why mom mad at you. You know, you haven't done nothing. And I'm like,
why is that a fact that you need to tell when we trying to find a baby? You already trying to, the kids say, mom shouldn't be mad at me. The police don't give a damn about what your kid, you know, coach your kid to say what you up here lying about, boy. That kid ain't even say that. Why would the kid just instantly say, why mommy mad at you? No, he looking for his sister. Where did he go? So stop all that.
Lying. Why you always lying? Oh my God.
Stop all that damn lying, Henry. Nobody want to hear that. Shh, boy.
I mean, but I'm still responsible.
You are, absolutely.
Aisha couldn't believe that Breesia was missing. She thought he was kidding at first, but when reality set in, she got really mad.
Me and her.
And you see that's her twin. You see that's her twin. And you know the mamas lock on to them twins. They get on my damn nerve. Ooh, my wife and my daughter, Lord Jesus, they get on my nerve. They tag team my pockets. And then they get attitude of who can run me the most. That's real. Henry, dog.
And she was like,
you and Aisha met up? Where
at Burger King.
Okay.
And Aisha was like really upset. And I said, you know what I'm saying? I understand how you coming. I get what you're saying right now, but, you know.
Be safe today, bro. Be amazing.
Right now. It's not going to help us out right now. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. We have to figure this shit out, you know. So I was like, well, you're responsible, you know, and it made me feel so fucking bad because, you know, I am responsible, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But I just, like I said, I was like lost. Didn't know what to say. I didn't know what to say to her. I was lost for words. I couldn't even talk to her really.
Aisha then decides to call 911, and that's when the officer arrived at Andrea's apartment.
I'm gonna call somebody to come out there to Andrea's apartment. I said, okay. You know what I'm saying? So we went out there. When the dude approached, you know what I'm saying?
The dude as in?
The officer.
Okay. So did you call 911?
No, she did. I told her I was going to go to the police station at first.
How much sense does that make? Nah, I ain't finna use my phone right now. I'm going to go to the police station. Come on, bro. You're an idiot. You're not even a dog. You're an idiot if you thought that was going to work. Like, damn.
She said, no, let's go to the apartment. You know what I'm saying? So I said, well, we can call at the apartment. You know what I'm saying? And Aisha was like, because first I'm thinking like, she ain't really missing. You know what I mean? Something, you know what I'm saying? Maybe something, I don't know. But once it really set in that can't nobody find her, that's when it hit me. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, she's missing.
What the officer wanted to know was when exactly Henry realized that Breesia was missing. But again, Henry was unable to tell the exact time.
A quick shop with the cigarettes, and then what happened after that?
Nothing.
No, well, okay. So but then you got back.
Then like I said, I got back. Oh man, I don't know what time it was, sir.
Okay, that's fine. We can move past that.
All I know is,
at one point or another, you noticed that Bree is not in the room. Okay. And so,
I don't even think you full of crap.
What do you do immediately after you notice Bree's not?
I go outside.
Go outside. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? That's the first thing I did. You know what I'm saying? You know, I went outside.
Okay.
Genuine
and then, like just around the area, or did you get in a car and drive somewhere?
I went around the area first.
Okay.
And then I started moving around, like trying to get close within the areas. You know what I mean? Trying to look to see if she was walking. You know what I'm saying, or whatever.
And for the sake of, I'm not looking to hand me off on a driving.
Why would she be just walking away?
Charge. If you went and drove and tried to find her in certain places,
I went in the area where
boy,
around the apartment complex.
No, like outside. You know what I'm saying? Like when I pulled in, I would have
like those businesses and stuff like that.
No, like the streets.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm
the
saying?
nearby streets.
I don't know what streets. I mean,
Shut up, bro.
Like the streets that would go back, the streets that would go forward. You know what I'm saying? It was like by Blockbusters.
As you can see, Henry is struggling to recall exactly what he did that morning, which is always suspicious. He also tells the detective that after searching for Breja and speaking with the police officer, he drove the Impala to his mom's house.
The man said, you know, the streets that go back, the streets that go forward. All streets go back. All streets go forward. Henry? What the? Henry is a genuine and true jackass.
Cliff was arrested for murder?
Ben, will you just...
Did he do it?
Oh, I can't imagine that he did. He is such a gentle, kind, intelligent person.
Oh, he sounds like some kind of nice guy.
He is. He's Arthur Saxon.
From the radio?
Yes. Oh, you'll like him, Ben. He's smart and he's clever.
He's a genuine, true jackass.
You know what I mean?
I came straight here.
I get that, but the car that you were driving was the Impala, and the Impala's not here.
I didn't say I was driving the Impala.
Well, you came in the Impala.
I never said I was driving the Impala.
So you left the apartments in the Impala, right?
Yes.
Okay. So at what point did you not have the Impala anymore?
What do that got to do with the Impala? I mean,
because you left there in a vehicle, and that's.
I mean, I'm not trying.
What does that got to do with the Impala? He asking, did you leave in the Impala? Yes. What at one point were you not in the Impala? What does that have to do with the Impala? Bitch, that's the car you was in. He's an idiot. He is an idiot, bro. What the heck? Bro, what up? What up, bro? You in the building? Nah. You came in. You had to grab the donuts. Welcome back, bro. I hope you got enough for us. For all of us, man. Yeah, bro, we can book him down, Kirk. Somebody drop it in the one. We finna book him up, bro. He's a dweeb.
Cigar smoker, huh?
I've never seen it before.
Book him.
I just run this place a week ago.
Book him.
Oh, you guys must have planned this. You're trying to frame me.
Book him! Book him for receiving, pushing, and possession. And if we get lucky, maybe murder.
Who faked on me?
Harry, in your lousy business, your best friends are your worst enemies, and we found a friend. Chen, get this down to the lab for analysis. Let's go.
To make it harder on you.
Yeah, I get it.
I mean, literally, as for the situation with the driving aspect, you know,
I'm not looking for the driving. I'm looking for the car.
I'm keeping that solo with the.
No, that's fine. I'm more concerned about the car.
I mean, if you want to check the car, you can check the car.
Yeah, we would like to do that.
Yes,
probably.
you can, without a problem.
Where is the car currently?
It's reachable.
Reachable as.
That boy boy said it's reachable, man. Yeah, he guilty as a fool, boy. Get out of here.
I can get it to you guys at any time.
See, that's why I couldn't be a detective, because I would have laughed just like that. Like, boy, reachable, you a clown.
That's basically what I'm saying.
And also to backtrack.
I mean, one thing about me, like I said, if I had any issues, I would have never came down. You know what I mean?
Interestingly enough, Henry claimed that his friend dropped him off at the police station in the Impala and that they were out somewhere driving it around town. Shortly after this interview, officers found the Impala parked about a block away from the police station. So clearly, Henry drove there himself and then walked over to the police station to avoid them searching it. Back to the interview, the next thing the detective wanted to know was who Henry called and texted that morning.
And so, was there any texts going around like about the situation, or was it just the phone calls?
I think there was like 1 or 2 texts.
1 or 2 texts,
if I'm not mistaken.
Okay. And so, would you be fine if we downloaded the phone to have the call
out of there,
log
Kurt,
and the text?
He wobbling out, Kurt.
To corroborate everything here.
And the whole time, this fool ain't gonna
about the
ask
call
for a
logs and the
lawyer.
text. It helps everyone out.
Oh, gee.
Download my phone.
Exactly was
Just to get the
response.
call logs to show that those calls were made at those certain times.
I can show you my phone. I can just show you my phone.
I gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? You want to see? I can just show you my phone. I mean, I can just open up my phone and let you go on my phone.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
What's the passcode to the phone?
Just give me my phone and I'll open it up for you.
Okay. Will you open up right in front of you?
Right, yeah, I'll open it right here.
Cool. So if you want to just take while I go grab your phone, if you want to just take a closer look, and if there's anything that's sticking out, be sure to mark it, okay?
I mean, what is there to stick out? But
like, for sure places that you went, for sure.
At this point, the detective puts a map down and tells Henry to mark everywhere he drove that morning looking for Breja. When the detective leaves the room to grab Henry's phone, Henry doesn't even touch the marker in front of him. When the detective eventually comes back with his phone, Henry gets very paranoid as he types in his password.
Why are you looking at me to do my password?
Well, that's what I asked.
No, I said I will open it for you.
Yeah,
but
I'm
not going to give you my password.
Okay.
I will open it for you so you can look in my phone, but I'm not going to give you my password.
Okay. And then you're just going to lock it?
Yes, right after you finish looking.
Yeah.
I will let you look in there. I have no problem with you looking.
Okay.
That's something I don't have no problem.
Okay.
It's clear that there's something on his phone that he doesn't want them to see, and then finally, he remembers his password. Throughout Henry's interrogation, the entire town of Davenport was searching everywhere for Breja Terrell. Sadly, there had been no sightings of the 10-year-old. However, they did have plenty of clues. For instance, Henry's Chevy Impala was seen driving back and forth to different locations around Davenport from 2:13 a.m. all the way until the police were called. The story he was telling investigators wasn't adding up, so they became very suspicious of him. Search warrants were eventually executed on the apartment, Henry's car, his RV, everything. But by nightfall,
I knew that was Henry
there
called
was still
back
no
there with
sign
that
of
Chucky
Breja.
shit on the side.
During their search of the area, they did find a child's flip-flop.
So there was a flip-flop that they found down there, and we just want to make sure if something she would wear or not, if it was hers, okay?
However, her mom, Aisha, confirmed that it didn't belong to Breja. It was then Aisha realized that the day was coming to an end, and they still hadn't found her daughter.
But that's a blessing. That's a blessing.
So
Thank you.
we're going down to the station. So with everything,
No, that's not hers.
so there's behind the scenes type stuff. Okay, we're doing search warrants. We're doing pinging the phones. Okay. Okay. But we have his mobile home down there. The FBI is down there. Everybody is working on it, okay? It doesn't end, okay?
I know, but it's 9:31 and I haven't heard from her. No, Juju, I know. No, that's not her shoe. It's
No,
not her
we
shoe.
just had to make sure, okay?
Yeah, but we appreciate it.
Bruh, I hope they do him the worst way.
Like, what the
I hope. Nah, ain't no lawyer. I hope he don't say lawyer. I hope he bury himself deep.
After searching through Henry's RV, they found nothing that could officially tie him to Breija's disappearance.
This is State's Exhibit 810.
This is basically from the door looking towards the rear of the camper.
And can you just describe what different items are being shown here in this photograph?
Davenport.
This shows the kitchen and then a hallway leading to the bedroom.
We're in Iowa, Rogue. Definitely a Creekmobile. That's exactly what I was saying, bro. This ain't nothing but a little.
What's being shown here?
This is from the doorway looking towards the front of the
Now
camper.
he was taking them little young gals in there, man. This is a Creekmobile for sure.
And State's Exhibit 813.
This is basically standing in the kitchen with a view towards the back of the camper.
But they did find something suspicious in the bedroom.
This is basically from the entry of the bedroom into the bedroom at the rear of the camper.
That's crazy. I had that same blanket when I was a youngster. I think my mama might still have it at her house.
17. What's being shown here?
This is the bed and the exterior windows.
State's Exhibit 820. What's being shown here?
Underneath the bed.
And what does appear to be underneath the bed?
Appears to be a small table.
And in the upper left-hand corner of this photograph, what is being shown?
There's a bottle of bleach cleaner.
Showing you State's Exhibit 821.
Nah,
what is
for
being
real,
shown
Kurt.
here?
This is the closet in the bedroom.
State's Exhibit 822. What's being shown here?
Items in the closet.
They found more suspicious cleaning supplies.
Now, when you were in this RV, approximately how tall are you?
I am 6 foot tall.
While you were standing there looking at the microwave, were you able to observe that machete just visually from how high you are, or how tall you are, excuse me?
Yes, I could see the machete from my height, yes.
Since these evidence were circumstantial at best, they found probable cause for an arrest. However, he was their #1 suspect. Also, Henry Dinkins was a registered sex offender. In 1990, when he was 17 years old, he was convicted of third-degree SA against a minor. From 2007 to...
We called it, but that still doesn't mean, that's not proving that he did that to her yet. But he has a history, so history tends to mean pattern. Yeah. I think we're on to something, guys.
In 2014, Henry was arrested at least 5 times for operating a vehicle while intoxicated. Henry admitted he had been living with his girlfriend, Andrea. Investigators found that Henry never registered as a sex offender in that area, which violated his sex offender registry requirements.
Oh, he ain't even registered.
This was enough to put him in jail. He was also forbidden to have contact with minors.
Oh, you ain't even do what you're supposed to do. Big dog is needed. Man, y'all be reading my mind, bro. Let's go. You ugly? You ugly. You ugly? Bitch, I'm ugly. I represent for all the ugly doggies. Third wall, uptown, Cali, yo, we ugly dog. Bitch, I'm bout it. And yeah, I'm ugly. I'm from where we all so ugly. And killing ain't nothing but a hobby. Don't make me do up 187 ugly.
At all. Knowing he was likely involved in Breija's disappearance, they decided to charge him with this. Disturbingly, after he was arrested, searches for explicit videos of minors were found on his phone. Even in jail, Henry would not confess to what happened to Breija.
Oh, he a creep.
Months went by with no sign of Breija, indicating that she was likely dead. Breija's case was publicized throughout Iowa. Even in jail, a news story about her disappearance popped up. And interestingly, Henry's cellmate claimed he made a strange comment.
That's why he's staying in that ancient ass RV. Because he can't get no apartment
You can't get no apartment when they run your shit. It's over with.
And after watching that news,
Jenkins said to me,
I always want a pillow talk.
they would never find her.
News story came on and broadcasted that they were continually looking for her, and he would state that they're never going to find her.
the cellmate said that Henry never admitted to killing her, but the comment was very off-putting.
He told him in his face right at the trial. Yeah, did what he said.
It was clear that he knew exactly where Brisha's body was, and although Henry was confident they would never be able to find her, he was wrong. About 8 months after her disappearance, on March 22nd, 2021,
What happened, Rose?
3 friends gathered to go fishing on Credit Island in West Davenport. On this day, the men parked their car and then walked down a steep embankment to get to the pond. As they made their way down, one of the men looked over and saw something white lying in the brush. The group walked over and one of them actually picked it up. It wasn't until then that they realized they were holding a human skull. By then, they noticed hair at the scene and could discern that the victim was black. They dialed 911. Davenport PD swiftly arrived at the scene. After processing the crime scene, they transported the body to the medical examiner for an autopsy.
Man.
Despite not knowing the victim's identity,
Ain't no way he done used that machete to decapitate that little baby, man. Like, what the hell?
she was a young African-American girl who succumbed to multiple gunshot wounds.
What?
Yes, it's common procedure once all the elements that are on the surface there are recovered to take a trowel and scrape the soil. Sometimes over periods of time, elements can kind of sink into the soil. So I did that about 1 centimeter deep in that area of the remains.
As a result of that process, did you make any further discoveries?
Yes, I found a few additional teeth and then 2 artifacts that were later determined to be bullets.
Okay.
The initial shot struck her jaw, piercing through her spine.
There was a semicircular defect to the inferior portion of the left mandible, which was consistent with a bullet impact traveling left to right through that mandible portion.
Shot in the jaw.
With some skin tissue remaining on her leg, they conducted a DNA analysis, comparing it with Brisha's mom, Aisha. It was verified that the body discovered on Credit Island was indeed Brisha Terrell.
We've received confirmation that the remains are those of Brisha Terrell.
They also found a revolver. They ran a ballistics test on it, and it seemed pretty likely that it was used in the murder. Throughout their investigation, they dug up a ton of evidence linking Henry to Brisha's disappearance and now her murder. So they slapped him with charges, and prosecutors started gearing up for trial. Now, according to the authorities, this is how it went down on July 9th and 10th, 2020. After Aisha dropped off that bag of clothes for her daughter Brisha and her brother DL, they kicked back and played some video games inside apartment 8. But when the night crept in, Henry asked the kids to go take a bath. After the bath, Brisha didn't get her pajamas. Instead, Henry gave her this big white t-shirt of his.
You remember when I said that? Remember when I said that?
They all had...
And then you remember you seen his new girlfriend? She was small in stature. She was a little body. And what did she have on? His big white t-shirt. He a creep. He a creep.
Dinner together, and Brisha was the first one to bed. DL and Brisha bunked in the bedroom that night, while Henry and his girlfriend Andrea crashed on the blow-up mattress in the living room.
Miss Culberson had a blow-up mattress that was out in the living room on the floor where she and Mr. Dinkins were to sleep. Brisha was the first one to go to bed, and from the living room you could actually look through the door of the bedroom and you could see the bed, because if you're standing at the doorway of the bedroom, very simply you look forward and the bed is straight ahead of you.
Brisha went to bed alone first. Around 11:30 p.m., Andrea cozied up on the air mattress in the living room, and her last memory before nodding off Was Henry telling his son to shut down the video game and hit the sack, which he did.
So Briasia goes to bed first. Andrea Culberson lays down to go to sleep. Victorious, she can hear Mr. Dinkins say to him that he has so much time to play the video game and that he's going down to bed. And then Victorious...
And she was there too, absolutely. He got out of his bed with his
DL
lady.
shuffled into bed with
He could have did anything he wanted to go do this to this young lady.
his sister,
young
and
girl.
Henry settled on the couch.
Nasty.
But he didn't
She
catch
guilty
any
as well,
sleep. It
I
seems
agree.
Henry had some pretty dark thoughts swirling in his mind. Around 2 a.m., he decided to act on those thoughts and rouse Briasia from her sleep. Briasia got up, and they wandered off toward the front door. Andrea was out like a light, but DL was apparently awake and aware of what was going on. DL saw his dad and sister slipping out of the apartment, and his dad chatted with Briasia about cars. From there, Henry and Briasia hop into his maroon Chevy Impala, and surveillance footage clocks the car heading north on Schmid Road at 2:13 a.m.
5:50 and going up to the 6 o'clock hour, that maroon Chevy Impala travels west past the Quick Stop.
Man, boy, yeah, she got to take some responsibility,
has
bro.
been identified from video surveillance at a residence on Judson Court, which actually the video surveillance camera was focused out on Eastern. So the rear of that residence faced Eastern.
Shortly after, the camera catches the Impala parked at Henry's RV spot, nestled at 743
He
Schmidt
took her
Road.
to the RV.
Now, his RV was pretty basic. No electricity, no running water, just a bed. They couldn't find Briasia's DNA inside, but they did unearth bleach.
What's being shown here?
Underneath the bed.
We've seen that. We've seen
And
the
what
bleach.
does appear to be underneath the bed?
Appears to be a small table.
That ain't a guilty charge, though.
And in the upper left-hand corner
circumstantial.
of this
I clean my
photograph,
RV.
what is being shown?
There's a bottle of bleach cleaner.
To the prosecution, it was clear. Henry lured Briasia inside and attacked her. He knew he couldn't pull it off in his apartment with Andrea and DL around, so he took her to the RV where he thought he could get away with it. And afterward, he scrubbed the place clean to cover his tracks. After assaulting Briasia, Henry realized she might tell on him.
Briasia was a truth teller. She was a child that would tell the truth no matter what. And I think her grandmother's description was, she described her as a tattletale. And the state asserts, when you consider these circumstances and you consider the purchase of bleach and the use of bleach, this child was assaulted in this area. But then it became very clear to Mr. Dinkins that there was going to be no way for him to control this child. And so therefore, it forced
This
him
girl
to
wasn't
take further
scratching that
action,
itch
which
for
was
him.
the murdering of Briasia
Nasty,
Terrell.
a nasty joke.
Meanwhile, back at the Jersey Meadow apartments, Henry's girlfriend Andrea stirred awake at 3 a.m. for a trip to the restroom. Strangely, upon reaching the bathroom, she noticed Briasia and Henry were nowhere to be seen. DL was in bed, but Briasia was absent. Instantly, Andrea's gut twisted with dread. She even reached for her phone to dial Henry's number and find out his whereabouts.
After you fell asleep, was there any point in the night that you woke up?
Yes.
When did that occur?
It was like at 3 o'clock in the morning. Nature called. So I went and I kind of glanced over. Had no glasses on, so everything was kind of fuzzy. So I saw that she was not there. So I was like, okay, let me go get my glasses so I can see. And I felt on the bed. I'm like, okay, she's not here. And my first reaction, call Mr. Dinkins.
However, as she moves to call him, she notices his phone resting on the counter. Andrea admitted feeling sick to her stomach. She couldn't even bring herself to return to bed.
What areas did you check?
I checked the bathroom again, just in case. I checked the bedroom. I checked the living room. I checked the kitchen. I checked everywhere.
Both Briasia and her boyfriend were gone.
And
From there, Andrea just sat around in the living room, waiting. Then
And she called. He left the phone there so he can be pinged. Like
3:30 a.m., she heard the front door open.
Did Mr. Dinkins suggest that there was some type of medical emergency for Breasia?
No.
Did Mr. Dinkins communicate to you that he would have reached out to her mother because the child wanted to go home?
No.
Yeah,
Was
I
there
don't
any
know.
type of emotional disturbance within the apartment?
He hid who he truly was because he didn't register and do none of that, so nobody could even do no background. He had already linked up with Aisha, so Aisha probably had then gave her a sense of security, like, oh, he ain't do her, he ain't, you know what I'm saying? So this young lady was probably just an innocent little, I ain't gonna say innocent, she probably was just in search of a man, and he wooed her, said some things that she ain't hear before, and there she is.
To suggest that Breasia had gotten upset in the middle of the night and wanted to go home?
Absolutely not.
All right. From there, then, when you noticed that Mr. Dinkins was gone, you noticed that Breasia was gone, what did you do?
First thing I did was try to call him. Mr. Dinkins.
What happened when you tried to call him?
It rang and it went to voicemail.
All right. Did you try to call him more than once?
Yes.
What happened?
Same thing.
Did you subsequently discover something?
What if he got with the baby mama for
Did
the
I
little
discover
girl the whole
something?
time?
No.
About his phone?
Oh, that's
Oh,
sick.
it was off.
That's
okay.
After I got done calling him, there was no answer. I stayed up.
Okay.
I didn't have his phone. I didn't have Miss Langsford's number, so I couldn't call her. So I just stayed up.
Okay. When you say that you stayed up, what room were you located in?
Living room.
Okay. When you stayed up, did you turn the lights on?
No.
Describe then the environment within the apartment.
That's probably what he
So
did.
when I got done going to the bathroom, it was dark. No lights, nothing
He
was
looked like
on.
the type of do some sicko shit like that too.
And then heard someone softly coming up the stairs. I guess he thought I was asleep.
Unbeknownst to him, Andrea was already awake. The first thing she notices is that Henry is wearing a different outfit.
When I saw him, he had on a whole different outfit. So I don't know.
All right. Let's talk about the description of his outfit. Do you recall what Mr. Dinkins was wearing when you fell asleep?
I do.
What was he wearing when you fell asleep?
Kind of like a white beater and colorful shorts, like white, blue, and pink.
All right. And then when he came up the stairs, what do you remember, if anything, about what he had on?
I'll say like a white t-shirt and some blue shorts that look like bandana pattern and some sneakers.
When he reaches the top, Andrea begins firing questions about his whereabouts and activities, but he remains silent.
I was like, what's going on? Where are you going? What's going on? And he's like, I'll be back.
Rather than responding to her, Henry simply walked into the closet to get something. Andrea couldn't tell what he grabbed as he tucked it into his waistband, but the prosecution suggested it was his gun.
He's inside the room in the closet grabbing something. What is he grabbing? I do not know.
But you know he had
It's
that
at
gun
this
in
point
there.
that Andrea peeks out of their bedroom window. There, she spots Breasia standing outside beside the Chevy Impala.
I looked out the window and saw Breasia outside of the car. So now my heart's like, okay, she is with him. She's safe, but yeah, it just seemed weird to me, but I didn't know what to say.
All right.
While relieved to see Breasia unharmed,
Nah,
Andrea
you should've
still
like, hey, where
couldn't
you
shake
going?
off her
What you
restlessness.
going? And what you
From
get out the
there,
closet?
Henry
You
leaves the
ain't-
apartment,
man, what?
accompanied by Breasia.
Ain't no
Did you
woman
see-
in the world gonna let me, man, my shot ain't finna let me slide out the door. This girl missing from my, man, no way. No way, boy. You green bean, baby girl. You green bean.
See him go down the staircase?
Yes.
Did you continue to watch out the window?
My ass, she knew exactly what he
What did you
grabbed.
observe happening?
Hey, okay, we can book her. Yeah, we can definitely cuff her down. Yeah, go ahead.
Detective, put the cuffs on this one. At least until we figure it out later. Cuff him now.
She know.
Car pulling off.
And was Breasia in the car when it pulled off?
Now, windows are tinted, you can't see through.
Okay. So at the point in time that he's in the closet, had you looked away from the window?
Yes.
Okay. And then when he's going down the stairs, do you go back to the window?
I do.
Had he already gotten inside the vehicle?
Yes.
And was at the point in time that he was pulling away?
Yes.
At the point in time he was pulling away, did you see Breasia anywhere in the parking lot?
No.
About 2 minutes later, at 3:33 a.m., the Chevy Impala pulls into a nearby quick shop for gas. During Henry's interrogation, he admitted to visiting the shop, but claimed he was only purchasing cigarettes. However, surveillance footage from inside reveals that he also bought $35 worth of gas, paid with cash to avoid leaving a Henry and Breasia drive out to Credit Island. Eventually, Henry parks the car by the roadside and instructs Breasia to exit the vehicle, gesturing toward the woods and ordering her to follow him. In the pouring rain, they go down a steep embankment toward a large pond. Once deep enough into the woods, Henry shoots Breasia twice. The gunshots go unheard. Henry then leaves her body in the woods and hastily returns to the car. By this time, it's around 4:30 a.m., when Henry starts the engine but realizes the car is stuck in the mud due to the heavy rain. Panicked, Henry exits the vehicle and attempts to flag down help.
There was a vehicle?
No.
A person?
A person.
Okay. Describe that person for me.
Black man wearing white shorts, white shoes.
Okay, describe his physical features. Was he tall, short, heavy-set, thin?
Similar to my height.
How height? What's your height?
6'2", about 6 foot, little heavier build than me.
Okay.
I mean 250, 260.
This is 4:30 in the morning?
Real close.
And this guy is just walking down the highway?
No, he jumped out in the lane in front of me.
Okay, what did he do?
I stopped the truck. Good thing I was paying attention, or else could have had an accident.
Sure.
He come up to the driver window and asked me to pull him out of the ditch.
All right, so you're pretty close to this guy?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you roll your window down. He comes up to the driver's side
I don't know
window.
why I feel like I'm in the...
Did you notice anything about his face? Could you describe
Sorry,
his
y'all,
face
I
for
was
me?
into these lights.
Black man.
Was he wearing glasses?
I don't recall them. He had a mole right here.
Fortunately,
Got
a
him.
passing motorist named Jared
You ain't gonna miss that big booger on his face. And I got this shit. You see him right here. I got him all over my face too, so hey, man.
Brink stops
I can
to
say that. I
assist.
don't want nobody to feel
What's
like
going
picking
on?
people with my old.
How do you encounter this?
There you go. Like,
It was about 4:30 in the morning.
Jared uses a chain to free the Impala from the mud.
I had a chain in the back of my pickup. I was lucky. It was a 4-foot chain. I crawled underneath the front of his car, hooked it up to the cross member, and drove my truck, and it just come out easy.
So when you jerked him out real quick, you unhooked the chains and drove away?
Uh-huh.
Yes?
Yes.
Did you ever get the guy's name?
No.
Was there anybody with the guy?
No.
Could you see inside his car?
Yes.
There wasn't a child with him?
No.
And was this time of day, this is your usual shift, like 5 o'clock a.m.?
Somewhere around there. I'm a supervisor, so I come and go as I see fit.
The whole ordeal took about a minute or two. There wasn't much talking, but
Bill
they had an
Ford
interesting
tough, baby.
conversation right at
Yeah.
the very end.
So after you pulled it out, did you have a conversation with the guy? Did he say thank you and stuff, or
Not
offer you any
then.
money?
He was very appreciative, and more than once he offered me $100, and I didn't accept it. I just said, do something nice for somebody else, and went on my way.
Had you ever seen this guy before?
No.
Have you ever seen him since?
No.
How did you become involved? How did you then become involved in this particular case?
It was after they found the body.
Okay.
I was at a friend's house having a beer, and that's when he said they found a body, and we were talking about it.
It's important to mention that following Breesia's case being covered in the media, Jared came forward with his account.
What's weird about that is that I pulled a guy out of the ditch there about a year ago around that area.
Okay, so you saw a picture.
No.
You just said you pulled a guy out.
A guy out. He asked me what kind of a car it was, and I remembered what kind of car it was. he had his wife send me a picture of the flyer that was posted around town or whatever, and that's when I decided I had to call the police department.
So the car looks similar?
Identical.
Pardon me?
Identical.
Did anybody ever have you look at a photograph or a photographic array and try to identify the person who was with the car?
I can't recall.
So no one had you look at a picture and say, is this the guy?
I can't recall, no.
But you recall it being a cool day, right?
It seemed cool for shorts.
He provided investigators with Henry's precise physical description.
And then additionally, as far as how you describe this individual's physical build, how would you describe his physical build?
6 foot tall, 250.
Okay, and when you were speaking with law enforcement, do you recall telling them that you didn't remember him being that bigly built, but that he did have a big frame?
Yes.
Now, during your discussions with law enforcement, did they ask you whether or not you would be able to pick him out of a photo lineup? And you indicated that you didn't know if you would be able to do that?
Yeah, I don't remember that part of the conversation.
And I've got a report here of your interview with the officer. I don't know if it would help you if you would want to review that real quickly. That way we could definitively put that issue to rest.
He is 48.
Yeah, at 45 it went downhill bad.
All right. And the time frame then that you would have had contact with this individual, would that have been about what time?
That morning.
Right.
About 4:20, 4:15, and 4:30 somewhere.
Nevertheless, Jared surrendered his cell phone to the authorities, enabling them to confirm his presence in the area at 4:30 a.m. on July 10th. Jared observed that no one else was inside the Chevy Impala during their encounter, just minutes after Henry committed the crime.
Did you ever get the guy's name?
No.
Was there anybody with the guy?
No.
Could you see inside his car?
Yes.
There wasn't a child with him?
No.
Once freed, Henry returned to Highway 61 and headed back to his apartment. At the Jersey Meadow Apartments, 8-year-old DL awoke again around 5:30 a.m., and Andrea noted that he was crying.
He woke up, and I told him your sister's gone, and then he started tearing up.
He started tearing up?
Mm-hmm.
Explain what you mean by that.
Like starting to cry.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Tearing up.
Yeah.
All right.
That's what
Then
she said,
when
tearing up.
Detoria started to tear up, or DL started to tear up, goodness, what did you do to try and calm the child down?
I told him to come in the living room and lay down, because I don't want you to come in the living room. And he did. And then not too long after, Mr. Jenkins shows up, grabs him, and they go.
All right.
Andrea and DL sat in the living room, and at 5:55 a.m., Henry returned home alone, appearing all calm. Andrea kept asking questions, but Henry gave no explanation.
Did you ask him about Briasian, where she was at?
I did not.
Okay. Did Mr. Dinkins make any statements to you about there were issues
Why
that had
didn't you
developed?
ask?
No.
You don't recall any of that?
No.
All right.
He told DL to get his bag, and the two left, although Henry initially tried to leave his phone behind, but Andrea insisted he take it.
And once it charged up and he came, I'm like, here, take your phone so I can call you.
All right.
And he took it.
All right.
Unaware of the situation, DL accompanied his father as they drove around for approximately 45 minutes. They then headed to the Walmart in Clinton instead of the one in Davenport, presuming their purchases wouldn't be traced.
When generally does Mr. Dinkins first enter the parking lot in that maroon Chevy Impala?
It's going to be coming up here shortly, right before 6:50.
Okay, and then can you give us a sense of what direction it will be coming into the parking lot?
I can point to it on the screen.
Is that the maroon Chevy Impala that's coming in?
That is.
Okay.
Come from the top right to the left of the screen.
And then the time generally would be what?
6:50.
They arrived at 6:58 a.m. Henry was wearing the same outfit.
How is Mr. Dinkins dressed?
Gold shoes. Appears to be the same shorts that we had him, that he was wearing when he came down to the police station. White T-shirt and then black do-rag.
Okay.
He went straight to the cleaning supplies section.
Where are we at in the store now?
Just from the view of the video footage, it looks like there's cleaning supplies along the left aisle, and then looks like some clothing on the right of the screen.
Has Mr. Dinkins come into view yet?
He's just now coming into view on the top.
Yes,
part of the
absolutely, Kurt.
screen, and he has a cart with him, and he's walking over towards the cleaners section.
Okay, what was the time?
7:06.
Everybody runs over me.
What is
They
Mr.
demand
Dinkins
their
doing at
time.
this point in time?
He's placing 2 bottles of Clorox bleach into his cart.
What was the size of those bottles of Clorox bleach?
81 ounces each.
And were those smaller in sizes compared to the bleach that was found in the apartment of Andrea Culberson?
It was the same size.
While Henry bought bleach inside, DL stayed in the car.
When you and Henry got to Walmart, what did you do?
I had to sit in the car.
You had to sit in the car?
DL got a deep ass voice.
What did Henry do?
He went inside Walmart.
Sitting in the car, he innocently played with his father's phone.
For a written record, what is Mr. Dinkins doing?
He has scanned 1 bottle of bleach, but from the receipt we can tell that he scans it twice to pay for 2 bottles.
And then how does he pay for it?
With cash.
After Henry returned to the car, DL saw the bleach and went with his father to Credit Island, where Henry took bleach and a machete before venturing into the woods alone while DL waited in the car.
So he could go fishing with them? Where were you?
In the car. I had to sit in the car by myself.
You sat in the car? Did you see your dad get anything out of the car?
He complained he grabbed some bleach, and what I saw in his trunk, he pulled it out. It was a knife.
He had some bleach?
Mm-hmm.
And a knife?
Yeah. Bleach and knife.
What kind of knife?
It's some big knives.
Using the machete, he cut through the brush, then used it to conceal her remains. He then doused everything with bleach to eliminate any traces of his DNA. Upon returning to the car, DL wanted to know what was happening. He concocted a story, telling DL that he had gone fishing with friends earlier that morning.
Do you know where he went fishing this morning? Do you think you could take me that way?
I don't remember that way.
What if I drove you down that way?
It's a long way.
That's okay.
I don't remember. I don't remember where he was at.
Okay. So
Just the place that he got stuck.
He got stuck? His car
He needed another push.
Who helped push him?
The 6 people that he went fishing with.
So this morning, after your sister left, he came back and got you, and then he went fishing. Did you see his fishing poles?
He didn't have any.
He didn't have no fishing poles?
He bought it for he can fish with them.
He what?
Bought it.
He bought it for he can fish with them.
So he had the fishing poles?
He borrowed them from
No, he bought some new poles,
Did you
so
actually
he can go
see your
fishing
dad with
with them.
fishing
He
poles?
went and
Or
bought
did he
some.
tell you he went
He went to the
fishing?
store and bought
He told
some.
me he
so
went
he go
fishing.
But he
fishing,
left
so
you in the
didn't see
car?
him.
Yeah.
Okay. And then you saw him with bleach and a knife?
Yeah.
Okay.
Big knife.
A big knife. And he cleaned it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think he
Did
was
you ask him about
12.
that?
I don't know. He might be
Okay.
younger.
It's
Yeah, he
chilling
was
to
after.
consider that not
So
only
he's
did
like
he commit
8,
such a heinous act against a
6 to 8.
10-year-old girl, but he also brought his 8-year-old son along while
8.
attempting to cover his tracks. After leaving Credit Island, they returned to Henry's RV, where DL remained in the car while his father wiped down the machete with a rag before storing it inside the RV.
Where did he grab that knife from?
His trunk.
His trunk?
And then he washed it off.
He washed off what?
The knife.
Washed it off with what though?
Some bleach and some a rag. He washed it off with a rag.
At this point, Henry has taken several steps to conceal his actions. He covered Bree's body with a brush and poured bleach at the dumping site. Inside his RV, he used bleach to clean up, and he wiped down the machete he used at Credit Island. Throughout the morning, he made purchases using cash, and he believed his phone remained off during this time. Henry was convinced that he had successfully covered his tracks. It was only at this moment that he decided to inform Aisha of her disappearance. After the discovery of Bree's body in March 2021, Henry Dinkin became the prime suspect in her disappearance. Despite the sleepless nights spent covering his tracks around town after Bree's murder in his RV, suspicion eventually fell on him. Following the charges brought against him, the trial commenced in August 2023, with Henry pleading not guilty.
The man charged with the murder of 10-year-old Breasia Terrell of Davenport has pleaded not guilty.
Opting for a bench trial, where a judge decides the verdict instead of a jury, Henry embarked on his legal journey. This trial didn't offer a straightforward path to conviction due to the scarcity of physical evidence. Despite searching Henry's RV, authorities couldn't find Breasia's DNA, likely because Henry had thoroughly cleaned it.
That ankle cabinet, is the sink located above that?
Yes.
Was the bleach bottle stored underneath there?
Yes.
Bleach was discovered near the bed, and a machete was concealed above the microwave, with white fibers indicating recent cleaning.
As I was looking at it, I could see what appeared to be some type of white cloth or paper on the serrated edge.
Similarly, Breasia's DNA wasn't found in the Impala, suggesting Henry had cleaned it as well.
Was there any trace evidence that connected any of the items you examined to Breasia Terrell?
No.
At the dumping site, decomposition had masked physical evidence, although sharp object marks on branches indicated the use of the machete. Despite the lack of direct evidence, the testimony of Jared Brink was crucial. The prosecution relied heavily on video surveillance showing Henry driving around and purchasing bleach.
At 2:29 a.m., headlights are captured leaving a lot off Schmidt Road. That's the same lot where Dinkin's RV was parked. From 2:51 a.m. to 2:53 a.m., we see a sedan entering Credit Island and then leave.
Testimony from DL and Andrea played a significant role. DL, who was 11 years old by 2023, testified about what he witnessed that morning. The judge, considering all evidence, reached a verdict. Despite the absence of substantial physical evidence, Andrea and DL's testimony, coupled with surveillance footage, led to Henry Dinkin's conviction.
It should be noted, all of these investigative efforts would not have been fruitful had it not been for the information provided by DL. DL was instrumental in solving the murder and kidnapping of his sister, Breasia.
The 51-year-old was found guilty of first-degree murder and kidnapping of Breasia Terrell.
That the defendant, Henry Earl Dinkins, is guilty of the offense of, under count 1, murder in the first degree in violation of Iowa Code Section 707.2, paren 1, paren B, and guilty under count 2, kidnapping first degree in violation of Iowa Code Section 710.2, as contained in the trial information filed by the state of Iowa.
Henry Dinkin's sentencing took place on October 11, 2023, with the judge imposing 2 mandatory life sentences for the kidnapping and murder of Breasia Terrell. During this proceeding, Henry was given a chance to address the court. He extensively expressed dissatisfaction with his legal representation and the judge presiding over his case. Additionally, he voiced his belief that racism influenced the guilty verdict against him.
I was already found guilty before this case and trial already began. I can see it as racial profiling behind my background. I'm saying this because how everything played out from the beginning all the way up to now. I contemplated over the moves that the state used to hinder my character to fit their benefits.
But at the end of it, Aisha gave her victim impact statement.
For you, Henry Dinkins, surrounded that night, that played through my mind every day. Did she want me? Was she scared?
Yep.
Did she see those gunshots coming? Did you shoot her while she was trying to get away? Did she scream for help? Did she beg you to stop? Did you see in her face when she realized she was shot the first time? What was her last words? Did you stay and watch my baby die? How long did she suffer? Did you watch the life leave from her beautiful hazel eyes? What did you do to my son? Why? Do you know the answers to any of these questions I asked, huh? Henry Dinkins, closure doesn't exist here in this case. Justice doesn't exist here in this case. You didn't just take away my baby's life. You didn't just take away my baby's life. You took away everything from me. My family's sense of security, laughs.
Following this, Henry Dinkin was taken to prison,
man,
where
for
he
sure.
will remain until his last breath.
Amen.
As Aisha expressed, I hope the weight of what he did to Briasha will haunt him for the rest of his days. Briasha's family is now working to rebuild their lives after this devastating loss. During the trial, the medical examiner held on to Briasha's remains, and now that it's concluded, her family can finally lay her to rest. The murder of Briasha Terrell had profound ripple effects throughout the city of Davenport, Iowa. Memorials of Briasha can be found throughout the town, and to this day, people continue to come to pay their respects. It's evident that no matter how much time passes, her memory will never fade away. As we reflect on the tragic case of Briasha Terrell, we are reminded of the profound impact one person's actions can have on an entire community. Her life, full of potential and innocence, was senselessly cut short. Though justice has been served with Henry Dinkin's conviction, nothing can ever truly heal the wounds left behind. Briasha's story is a somber reminder of the vulnerability of our children and the importance of vigilance and compassion within our communities. Her memory lives on, not just in the hearts of her loved ones, but in the collective spirit of Davenport, Iowa. We must continue to honor her by striving to protect and cherish every child, ensuring their safety and well-being above all else. Thank you for joining us today as we explored the heartbreaking story of Briasha Terrell.
Dinkelberg, man.
If this case touched you, please like, share, and comment your thoughts below.
Hey, man, you see we went over and I worked out straight through. We didn't get no lunch this Friday. It was a good Friday. I didn't want to two-part you guys. I wanted to go ahead and knock that out. Man, I am glad that he got 2 life sentences and no possibility of parole. He can't get out. So that was justice in that part. But what he did to that young baby, man, that was horrible, bro. I feel sorry for her mother. Her mother made some crucial mistakes in her parenting role. Yes, absolutely. But that didn't deserve, her baby didn't deserve what she got. That was a beautiful young lady. Blessings and rest in peace to Briasha, and blessings to her and peace to her mom. I hope Henry is getting everything he deserved in prison. I'm not God. I don't have a heaven to hell to put him in. So let your will be done. Y'all, I had a good time this week. Thanks for the ups. Thanks for the downs. Thanks for everything in between. I'll see you guys later on. I got to go pick up my grandbabies. So I'm going to drive to Charlotte, come back. I'll try to be back before 9. I'll see you guys in a minute. Keep me in your thoughts and your prayers. I love y'all. Peace.
Here this morning, police are looking for a
The only detective agency capable of handling these grotesque and obscene cases. Look no further than the Ones Detective Agency, where evidence does not matter. We lock you up and figure it out later.
Hey, what's up?
The Ones Detective Agency, with your captain, UnoDaOne.
Welcome to the Ones Detective Agency. I'm UnoDaOne. Welcome to work, detectives. Let's get to work.